Tracy here with BibleJournalingMinistries.com, and I have a surprise package from DaySpring. I didn't even know they were sending it, so I thought I'd unbox it on camera because I love to do things that are really fun and surprising on film because I just don't know what's inside. So I have a hint. I know it's a book. I know it's at least one book. It might be two books. I think I might know what they are. I think they might be Christmas books that just released. So let's just check it out. So funny. Da, 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 da. It is Christmas books. Yay! Oh, this is so cool. I was thinking they might be the new releases, but I didn't know for sure. So let's take a peek at them together. So the first one I'll look at is The Wonder of Christmas for Girls, a 25-day Advent journaling book from Dana Noel with Darcy Pattison. So let's take a look at this one first. It's got hardcover to it, so it's not a flex binding. It is a hardcover book. It's got some really pretty foil on it. I'm not sure if the camera's picking up any of that foil. Yeah, it is. There we go. Some really pretty foil on the cover and on the side and on the back as well. Looks like it retails for $14.99. And it says, just as every child excitedly waits to open their gifts on Christmas morning, they can experience the anticipation of Christ's, God's gift to us. The Wonder of Christmas opens young hearts to the greatest joys with 25 kid-friendly verses, readings, and prayers representing each day of Advent, plus creative sparks, fun crafts and activities, journaling ideas, and things to draw, all building towards that celebrated morning when we wake to the glorious gift of a child king born in a manger. Oh, that is so cute. It is juvenile nonfiction, so this is for girls, little girls. I don't know. Let's see if for teens or little girls. I don't know. So we have red cover inside. It's cute little mixed media kind of art going on there. We've got to and from with a date. And then we have the cover, like the same cover. Yeah, it is. Same cover, except for it doesn't have the grid. Like here is the grid and here is not the grid. Then we have, oh, it's got the contents there. I don't know if now they're doing the contents for all of them, but I do love the contents here that you can see. So it has day one. Ooh, and there's even a bonus project, family. Ooh, let's go check this out. Okay, so day 1 through day 25, all kinds of fun for Advent. So once we get into this, so there is the first page about family, and then it says all nations on earth will be blessed because of you, Genesis 12:3. Very cool. So then we have like a little devotion here, and then we have prayer. So that's day 1. And then also on day 1 it says creative spark. In the space below, write about your family, your parents and grandparents, and use your words to describe what they mean to you. Okay, so this, the way it's written, you could do it with younger kids too. So depending on whether or not they can read it or not, depending on the age of the child, definitely teens for sure can use this. And then depending on the age of the child, mom or grandma might need to read and then tell them what to do. And then they could write about the family. And the spacing here is pretty good in terms, there's lines here. I'm not sure if the camera's picking up the lines, but they could write there and then they could draw here. It says, express your gratitude for your family through art. You can draw, you can paint, or use stickers to show your love for your family. And then we have a bonus. So here's the bonus, draw your family tree. So that would be cool. You can draw like your grandma and grandpa and your parents, and then yourself and your brothers and sisters. Okay, I get it now. And then we have believe. There's some art going on there. I'm just kind of reading this as we go. We have a verse, and then there's like a section here that says read Zechariah's whole story. And then basically it looks like a summary of the story. And then the prayer. And then here's the creative spark. So then it says, the question is, believing is a choice. When faced with believing the impossible, do you believe what God is telling you through the Bible? Write your answer below. And then it says, I believe in. Then it says, write, paint, and journal about choosing to believe. That's cool. I like that. Then the next one's angels. Okay, I get it. I'm getting it now. Okay. And then we have creative spark. And then it says, one way the Bible describes the angels is servants like flames of fire. And then they want you to draw or paint what an angel would look like in the space below. Okay. Okay, and then there's a bonus activity on day 3. Awesome. These are okay, so I'm not going to go through the whole thing. So the next one is miracle babies. And then there's going to be some activity. Awesome. And then there's kind of devotion story thing. Oh, this one's cool. The names of Jesus. So the names of Jesus, and then the creative part. Okay, so the way this is going, well, duh, because literally it says that here in the contents, is each of the days, and then so you have, you know, topic for the day, verse, story or summary, prayer. That's kind of how it is. And then creative activity. And then again, topic, verse, story or devotion, prayer, and then the activity, and then occasionally there are some bonuses. Love it. Okay, and so yeah, let me just kind of flip through so you can see all the different kind of arts, all the beautiful arts in here, all the really pretty things. It is a lot of content though. That's really good. So I'm definitely thinking if you do this with the younger kids, that mom or grandma or dad or grandpa will need to sit with them and read for the younger kids, and then, you know, get them some paint or some markers or colored pencils to have them do the creative spark. And, you know, sit and be with them while you're doing this part, because I think it would be really fun. I used to do this when my kids were little. They would do a little art project, and I would sit right there next to them, and then I would have them explain it to me, and then I would ask them questions like, why do you feel that way, or why did you do it that way, and what do you think, you know, that means, and how would you respond? And so just continuing to engage with them in that way really helps them not only understand what it is that they're reading or painting or drawing, but it also helps them to remember. And you know, depending on the questions you ask, you can help them to learn how to engage with other people in a dialogue. This one's cute. Mother's Heart's got a lot of hearts around there. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Super cute. Lot of content, ton of content here. A lot of fun for Advent, you guys. I think it's going to be so fun. So this might be something you want to pick up for your kid, your grandkid, or a neighbor. What a fun thing. And then there's just a little information about DaySpring and their vision. And that's it. And then, of course, you get the really pretty bookmark. I mean, this really nice bookmark that they include as well. So that's really awesome. $14.99. Good little gift for Christmas. I think it'll be really fun. So yay, the wonder of Christmas. The next one I have for you is Advent, The Story of Christmas by Sherry Gregg. You know, what's so funny is I literally was looking at this online today because I was like, that would be a really cool book to get. And I almost like purchased it, which is great because then I would have 2 copies, but I didn't because it was early in the morning when the doorbell rang. So I was working and doing other things and the doorbell rang, and then I got this package from DaySpring and I was like, do you think it might have the book, the Advent book? Because I was really interested in that. So yay! Now I can read it. So it's got the gold foil on it too. Again, retailing for $14.99. It says, see, hear, and feel as never before the miraculous fulfillment of the promise of God with us through these 31, oh man, pointly? I'm so bad, you guys. Oh my gosh. Retold Advent stories. Oh, Trace. You know, I did do okay in English, but I don't practice every word. So from Eden's perfection, you guys should hear me when I pronounce, like I was working on a verse from Habakkuk. Is that the book? Habakkuk? I don't know. Habakkuk. That is the Bible verse that I was working on yesterday, and so I was practicing trying to say that right. So sorry if I don't get the words always right. I try my best, honestly. It says, from Eden's perfection and the Red Sea's roar to the joy of Ruth and Naomi, the reign of David and the hallelujahs of Bethlehem. Each momentous scene will draw you into the unfolding drama that brought the hope of heaven to earth and is still transforming the hearts of those who seek him today. Oh, That's so, I just love that. That is so awesome. Okay, so as I open this up, this is, you know, I probably should let you know the size of the book as well, because it is a little bit smaller than the other book. So this book is about 7 inches tall, 5 inches wide, 3/4 of an inch in width. So you open it up, it's got like that parchment paper look to it. And then it says to, from, and date. So if you want to gift it to somebody. Oh, and in the background, you can barely see it, are the 3 wise men on their camels. That's so cool. You can barely, I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see it? So cool. Let me know in the comments if you're getting these books. If you are buying these books from DaySpring, I'm curious if you're getting them, because these are really cool books. This says, I just love the background because it's like writing in the background. I just want to throw some paint on it, even though I'm probably not supposed to. All right, so it says you have the note from the author. Okay, so there's a bunch of content, so it's like a devotion. Is it like a devotion? It says a note from the author. Oh, it's actually long, so I won't read that. Lots of, I won't read it because it's a really long note. And then you have like this, well, it looks like almost like a timeline here. Okay, so it starts with banished with a plan. Then we has Isaiah 53, 4 through 6. Boy, there's some images in the background. I'm not sure if you're able to see that, but it's really pretty. It's kind of very subtle in the background. It's like a little manger right there. Banished with a plan. And then you have read Genesis 3 through 8 through 24. And then it's like a devotion or a story here with verses. It's like descriptive story of Eve. Because like Eve's heart raced faster. Instinctively, she turned to reach for Adam, but when her eyes met his, her hand dropped and she backed away. She saw that her own terror reflected in his eyes, but there was something else there too. Oh gosh, I just want to read it. This is so fun. This is great. Okay, so it's like read the verse in the Bible and then read this, and it's kind of like a very nice story. It's like a story. It's it's like interpretive of what it might have been. I hope I'm saying it right, because that's what it looks like. And then there's like a little prayer right here. It says, Creator of all, like my mother Eve, my heart is weak with rebellion. I too have been deceived and hidden in the shadows, lost and afraid, as you lovingly called my name. And then it's like, keep going. Let the promise of your redemption this Advent season carry me into new life and an untidying hope for tomorrow. Amen. Huh. That's cool. And then we have the next one, which is a call and a promise. And then we have read Genesis here. So there's the reading. And then this is like the story. And then here's the prayer. So this is the way this one goes. This one is like kind of theme. Then we have the verse. Then we have to read this scripture. And then like the story. And then the prayer. That's cool. And I guess if you wanted to journal here, you could. There's plenty of space here if you want to. Wow. This is like, I could go on. This is going to be some heavy reading. Well, okay. So heavy reading. You guys are like, oh my gosh, Tracy. Yeah, it's not that heavy, Tracy. It's like literally what? Okay, guys. So, is it 25 total days? Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, and then there's more. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So if I wanted to start this and finish it before Christmas, I should probably do it after Thanksgiving, which is what I'll do. And then what I could do is I read a chapter a day and I'll have it done before Christmas. That's my plan. So again, it goes, you know, here's the topic, here's the verse, or at least a verse. Then here's the scripture that you need to read, and then there's a story. This is going to be so fun, guys. And then you continue to read the story, and then there's a prayer. And then, you know what? That's not a lot, you guys. This is all of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. So it'll take me 7 minutes. I'm a pretty quick read. So 7 minutes, maybe 10 minutes a day to do this. Okay, this is gonna be fun. I'm in. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do this. And I'm gonna read it every day, but I'm not gonna read it on camera because that would be a violation of copyright. But I will be doing this by the side of my bed. This will be cool. This will be good for me. I'm so excited that I got it. And it's a beautiful book. It's got really beautiful pictures. It's got this really nice script in the background. All right, let me look online and see if there's anything else that is really cool to share, because I don't want to, again, when I get unboxings, I don't like come in and like look at it all and like, so I can give you the perfect review. I do, this is what you would do when you get a box, right? You would open it and this is what you would do. So that's what I'm doing. So the Wonder of Christmas is 8 inches, about 8 inches tall. And it is about 6 3/4 inches wide, essentially. And about a little over ½ an inch wide if you're looking for sizing. Sizing's, I think, important if you're carrying stuff around with you. What they wanted to share, at least what is in the product details on the website, it says this one includes basically 25 days of Advent journaling for girls. That's what I just told you. And everything I just said on the side. So we're good. I told you everything that you need to know for that one. Again, retails for $14.99. And it's by Shannon Noel with Darcy Pattison. And then we have the Advent book, which is the story of Christmas. It says, so here are the full product details. It says there's 31 devotions in here, and it's 208 pages. Those are the ones I didn't. So this was 208 pages here. And how many pages were in this one? All right. This one is 126 pages. 126 pages. All right, so really 2 great books for Christmas. I hope that this was fun for you, and I hope that you learned a little bit more about what was inside of these books so that you can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to buy it for yourself or your kids or your neighbors. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. I'll make sure I include the links down for you to order from. And thanks so much for supporting our ministry. When you click those links, you truly do support our ministry. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.